So, okay. You're in Manchester. So, guys, you've seen her. And she's clear. She doesn't want a younger man. I think that's what you said.
Yeah, I don't do young men.
Okay.
I actually went on one of the TikTok in the Ethiopian one. So the lady was, she lives in America. So believe me or not, they make me really viral. They were really mocking me.
No, we wouldn't do that, no.
I understand. So, yeah. I really, it's like, I'm not like embarrassed or shame or something, like, but sometimes when you are vulnerable, people took advantage of you. Yeah. And I didn't really like that.
Yeah, I understand. But we won't do that here. And maybe if you find somebody, if anybody contacts you and you're not sure, you have me here. You can text me inbox and I would ask for more details. I will do some investigation for you. And we don't support anybody fraud. We don't support fraud. We don't support people taking advantage of anybody. We don't do something like that, no.
Yeah, and what happened recently is like there is this guy that I am an early person. I normally wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I take my shower and put my makeup and everything, and I start praying. So it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, like I was at the balcony, and this guy came. And he is really tall and handsome. He's a Nigerian. I didn't know that he was a Nigerian. So I said to him, good morning. And then he looked like that. And then he said, good morning. And then he entered the building. And can you imagine, he's been only 3 months here. He started working like a housekeeper in the building. So like where I live is where the real estate is downstairs. So like I was in and out because they were trying to renovate, like kind of painting and stuff like that. So I was in and out, and then I saw him in the cleaning, like on the second floor.
Yeah.
So I said to him, it's me who said good morning to you. And then he said, oh, is that so? Yeah. And then he said to me, you from where? And I normally do like Filipinos, like I have Filipino friends, and then they are also like me. We all like Nigerian man. So some of them, they have even Nigerian children. So I said to him, yes, I'm from... And he said, I can't tell, but you're from Africa? And I said, yes, I'm mixed with Nigeria. And then he said, I'm a Yoruba girl. And he said, my mom is from the Philippines. And then he trusted me at the beginning. And then I said, no, I'm just lying. And it was, you see, it's freezing cold. So I said, would you like something hot? And he said, I don't mind. So I came inside. And I make him like a cinnamon, like an Ethiopian tea. So I bring him outside. So I said to him, you already know my house, and my name is Sarah. You can come anytime if you really want to have a break and stuff like that. So I kind of give him a green light. But he's a very gentle man. And then like when he is done, he bring the cup that he had, and then I said to him, you could have really keep it with you. Do you have a locker or something? He said no. And I know them, and I was very even surprised that they start having an African people working here, because they are very racist. They keep on telling me, whenever I complain about something, they say to me, if you are not really happy, why don't you go back to your country? And I wish that I really can, because an African woman, especially, she's educated.
Have you got children?
Sorry?
You got children?
Yeah, I have one who is 28. That's what I was saying earlier. He doesn't want to come to UK because he's really happy and working back home in Ethiopia. And I have a second one now, almost 3 years that he has been looking after me, because I have some. I've been attacked in Egypt, 2015, a random attack. So I had kind of it traumatized me, and I have medical and mental health. So this guy has been doing everything. He has kept he is trustworthy. I gave him my bank card to do shopping, and then he cleaned the house, cook for me, and he do.
That's your son.
This guy is an Eritrean guy who had lost his mom when they reached in Italy. When they were trying to rescue them, his mom thing, and then he was the one. And it's really sad, but I met him through the church, but I kind of adopted him. But to be honest with you, it's yeah, I helped him out in so many things. Now he has his own paper, and then they gave him even accommodation and everything. But he does do everything for me. So that is the second son.
Okay, so you just go on biological son, yeah?
Yes, I have only one that he refused to come here. Because I'm British, that he could really get the citizenship automatically. So,
Okay.
So when I come to this guy, his name is Michael. So he came inside, and then we talk about everything, and then I was very surprised because it's only 3 months. He's already driving, and then he told me that he has a degree back home in Nigeria, and he's very tall. Like I have a friend, she's from Spain. And but Argentina background, she's a nurse. And I said to him, but I think I can really find you a wife. And then he said to me, are you sure? And then I said yes. And then I told him that I called her even Goliath's sister because she's giant. She doesn't need a ladder even to put the light on, something like that. And then he said, oh, I don't mind. And then immediately I called her and she didn't answer, but we left her voice message. So they start down texting and stuff like that. But yesterday I promised to do something for him because it would really take him long, and that they don't even allow them to have a student finance. So I said, I can tell from the way, and he's very, very down to earth. And I said that I know that if you really need just little extra, that you could really make it. And then I said to him, people has been offering me money to get their brother, sister, cousins, uncle, sons like that to get them here, but you are already here. And then I will never say that it's the Holy Spirit, but my desire is to see you successful. So I have planned to do something for you. And then he said, what? And then I said to him, yeah, because I'm British, I can really get married to you, and then you could really get the paper. And then he said, are you sure you just like that? And I said, yeah. But he said to me, no, you have to give me the real reason why you really wanted to do. And I said to him, yeah, you are a kind of man that I was really dreaming and praying about. So you came, but this is not the priority at the moment. Like when it comes to like put it in the balance, like when you really want to see which one weighs more. And I said, your life is, because like if we do start like that, and then if things really comes to marriage, well, otherwise, I told him that I am willing to do this. So this is where we start until today, which is the 14th.
Okay, so Sarah, I want to close now. I want to close the program. I want to sleep. I'll start work by right 8:30, 9 o'clock. I haven't been sleeping for quite a while now. What I would like you to do, people have seen you. So guys, if you like her, go inside. I understand all she said. She said she's vulnerable. She's got situations going on. So be guided in what you're going to do. Don't know why you know scam, nothing. If you know you can't do what she
yeah, but I don't want any man to pity me as well, because I am okay. Like as I told you, like I have someone that can support me and do all the things.
Do you work?
Sorry?
Do you work?
Yes, I work, but I don't really do like a physical job that I interpret. I speak 7 languages, and
Okay.
I do most of the time.
Okay.
I do it on the phone.
Okay, that's fine. That's enough information for now. Thank you so much for coming around, and thank you to all the people that have supported her. So, guys, if you like her, you know all the conditions. What I don't mean is, I'm not talking about pity. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people exploiting human beings. That's all I don't want people to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I have been there, so I don't think that I will do. I won't let the history repeat itself again.
You might not.
I've been there already in a very mighty way, so I won't do it.
Okay. Well, I'll leave that to you. But, I wouldn't say much.
And it's sad that you didn't remember me, but it's not my first time, maybe second or third time that I've been in, but I normally just keep quiet and watch and listen to what they said and you said, and then I take things that I like and I just leave the rest. So thank you very much for it.
Yeah, that's the maturity. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to.
No problems. And we do that for people, and I'm happy we did that for you. Thank you so much. I have to take her down here.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, so guys, I think we just go around the box here now, and I'll have to close.
Good night, sir.
Yeah. So what I would expect everybody, if you can help me let's tap to 90,000 to 90,000. Let's just hit Joe, hold on, please. Let's hit 100,000 likes, please. Let's just keep tapping, please. If we can hit to 100,000 likes, if we don't mind doing that for me, that's 90,000 taps. Just 100,000 taps. We are 683 people here. If you also want to join my team, you see 162 there next to my name. You can actually join my team. Just click the love sign next to my name, and you'll be notified. I think every time I go online, and you can also be a member of the team. And I think there's a reward that TikTok can also give to us. If you also like to support my life goal for what I'm doing, I will appreciate it. I'll pin it on the screen. If you would like to support my life goal, I've got one life goal. If you want to support it, that would be brilliant. If you're not following me as well, follow me. If you also want to follow the people in the box, follow them. We all need to grow together as well. Okay, I won't be taking up more people, but I might. It just depends on how fast we go through it. Marshal of Wealth, do you want to say any other thing, or do I bring you down and get other people on?
Yes, I'm happy to leave the box. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma, for always opening. So tomorrow, if I'm okay, from tomorrow, we'll be looking at the points that you guys have made. I've written them down. I will give you how do we solve them one after the other. Thank you. I appreciate your coming us all the time as well.
Thank you very much. Have a restful night.
Thank you, ma. Okay, so let's move forward now to get them up with the other few people now remaining in the box. Let's get start 23. And Joe, are you done? Do you want me to take you down?
Okay. Yeah, just a few more points.
Okay, sorry, I had one point for the challenges about marriage. I think one point that I have in mind is pleasing people, especially pleasing people outside of the marriage. So assuming the wife goes like, I want to match up to this friend, so I need a car, I need this hairstyle, I need this kind of things. It might put pressure on the husband to make those provisions for the family. And that pressure can affect the family in the long run. Or the man trying to please his friends and or the family or something like that. So it's the point is pleasing other people. It will bring more pressure into the family, and the other partner might end up going silent on some of the issues, and bottling things in, end up breaking the marriage one way or the other. Yeah, thank you.
It's also very important to other people arguing that marriage cannot end, it ends. So it's also left for us to manage it. Madam, thank you so much for your contribution as well. I've talked about that external influence. That's what I've captioned it. External influence, caring so much about external influence in the marriage. So I appreciate both of you. Thank you so much for popping in, and thanks for your making the show enjoyable tonight. We hope you come again. If you've not subscribed to my platform, please subscribe to me, and that's the way to support me in what I'm doing. That's the way to support what I'm doing.
Definitely, we will support, and then we'll always come on the show. We really enjoyed our time, all the advice and everything.
Thank you. Thank you that you took the positive ones and ignored them. I apologize if there were ones that you didn't find them comfortable. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if there's any one more person there that we can. Let's get Bounty Lover. Okay. So, Katligo, I think you've made your contribution, haven't you?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, as always, for being here. Thank you for supporting what we're doing here. Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you, Bella. Bella, my supporter all the time. I appreciate you, Bella. Thank you so much. So let's get a few more people, then we round up. Let's get Yemi. And who else hasn't spoken? Now, let's go around.
Okay, I haven't spoken. Hey.
So let's go to Elichi Williams. Elichi, do you want to make your contribution, please?
Oh yeah. Good morning. It has been a long one, actually.
Yeah.
I've actually been in the comment section and I've been listening, and it's a very, very interactive session, I must say. Anyway, but from what I picked from everything, I think, and I affirm to what you said, when it comes to marriage, I'm not married, but then when it comes to marriage and relationship, I think learn to keep your circles to yourselves. If you have your relationship with your wife, yourselves, have your relationship to your in-laws aside, have your relationships with your family, your personal family aside too. I think it helps a lot. It helps to curb some excesses. I know that. I think if we do this, we'll have peace in relationships. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you have anything that you want to contribute in terms of the things that could lead to collapse of our marriages?
I think understanding among couples can collapse marriage. When couples don't get to have set goals together, when couples have different kind of goals and can't even measure their goals, that alone can crash a marriage. Ta is also something very, very important in a relationship. If it's not up to standard, if it's not up to the standard both of them want. In fact, before they get into a relationship or a marriage, both of them should know their level, what they want in ta. That alone is a strong factor that can scatter or that can make a home. I think I should rest my case here for now.
I think you give me one more point, misalignment of goals, no set goals. I think I like that one so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for another one. Thank you.
Me tomorrow.
Can I say?
No, start no.
You always telling me no.
No, now you're the last person. We can't just leave other people that were here.
All right, I get it.
Okay, call me, please. Oyinda is still here.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, Oyinda, do you have any contribution in terms of things leading to collapse of marriages?
Yeah, I sort of support what Mr. Joe's wife said, but I was going to tailor it towards like social media. Mm-hmm. So you know how like people use social media to compare like what's going on in their marriage, to say that, oh, see what this person did for their husband or see what this person did for their wives, So I think it just ties to the point that you also termed it as external influence. Yes, external influence. But yeah, just being careful not to allow social media to dictate how certain things are going on in our marriages and all of that. So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your contribution to this. So we've got enough points that we can, in the next week, that we can use to. Let's now hear from Sugar, my man.
Odogu.
Brother, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Good job. This our ministry is growing to permanent set. Soon we'll be entering 1,000 people.
1,000 they would have offered me. The only thing is the satisfaction.
You are doing well, my brother. I mean, it's been really impactful. I've been on the comment section for a while, listening to the conversations and all that. The truth about marriage is there is no stereotype rule to marriage. there is no
So
stereotype.
we're focusing on the
for-
challenges that we have. I don't have all the time again. I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm in the UK.
The comment are talking about. Yeah, I know. I'll be very brief. Talking about what do you call it? Talking about getting family involved. First, when you are getting married, marriage is a union between two people, and I keep saying it. The third party influence or getting third party involved in it is not really necessary. Like you were mentioning, there are a lot of things, even my own wife, that she discusses with her immediate family that I don't need to know. You understand? And it's not like I don't want to know if she tells me it is a problem, but I respect that boundary. And that's also how it's supposed to be on my own side. So I had a similar experience with you when I got married newly. Almost everything in my family I told her.
Yes.
But she was keeping her own.
Yes.
So I had to pinch myself and know it's not because she, you have to know that you need to keep that boundary, Your wife is your wife. Share whatever you want to share with her. Don't involve your wife with your family. Don't also involve your family with your wife. We need to draw that line. It is not a thin line, it's a huge, big line. Because at the end of the day, there will always be a conflict of interest, along the way. And one of the things that I sounded into my wife's ear, when I mean sounded, we really sat down and talked about before we got married, was not letting a third party, especially family. If there is a problem in the family, there are always people that are better equipped to handle that family pressure. Like, for example, if you run into hurdles or run into problems in your family, which a lot of marriages do run in, it's better you seek a counselor, a marriage counselor, someone that is experienced and a professional in that field, rather than run into your family to go and tell them about it. So people need to understand this. Love is sweet, love is sweet. You carry all your whole thing and give to your wife about your family. At the end of the day, your family stands to suffer it. Love is sweet, love is sweet. You love your family so much. You carry everything about your family, your wife, and go and tell your family. I don't know the kind of eye your family will be using to look at your wife at the end of the day. So we need to be smart about this marriage. It doesn't mean that you are keeping secret from your family. There are things, when it's happening in my wife's family, they let me know. And if I need to contribute, I contribute. And there are things that if it's happening to my family, certain things, I will let her know. This issue now, from a personal point of view, I've been on a very raft with my own younger sister because of this issue. Something that we were supposed to talk about in our family, my younger sister sold us out to her husband.
Yes.
And it has caused a huge family wrangle. And we've been fighting for over 2 years now because of it. So we need to be wise, We need to be wise. This thing called marriage is sweet, but your family is also your family, is always your family. I'm not saying you should not prioritize your wife or prioritize your husband. In as much as you are prioritizing your husband or your wife, you need to set boundaries, and those boundaries are healthy boundaries for your own good. So that's the little part I wanted to contribute. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Judah, for a wonderful contribution. The next person is Call Me Wisdom.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. This is one of the challenges, all right? When a man fails to know his purpose as a husband, and when a woman fails to know her purpose as a wife, if you want me to explain more, I will explain more, but this is all I have to say. I want to be short.
Can I speak now?
Okay. You're the last person that came start.
No, I'm not the last person. The other guy at the end is the last person, Bo.
Okay. We're almost done. So you just need to be patient. We're almost done. Let's hear from Bounty Lover, then you, then Yemi. Bounty Lover, go ahead. Tiloba, go ahead.
I came before him.
Okay. Start, go ahead, please. And that's just finished with Yemi.
Challenge. I'm not going to talk too long because I have to go to work in the morning. I believe evolving. A lot of times, you know, the expectation that we have on each other as couples, you know, is actually affecting marriages. When the woman is evolving and the man is not evolving, it's a problem. You know what I mean?
Sorry,
And,
so can I get an understanding of what you're evolving? Thank you,
like
sir.
when I say evolving, like sometimes it could be that maybe the woman has grown to a certain level, maybe in her faith, her career, and the man doesn't want.
Now, hold on. What has that got to do with a marriage?
That's why I'm telling you that it affects
your position, your education.
Okay, let me not even go deep into that. What I'm just saying, as you evolve as a human being, you know what I mean? Every so often you evolve, you're growing, your things are changing. It could be health-wise, it could be any factors in your life. And sometimes the other partner might not know that you are evolving and you are probably trying to talk to your partner, they are not listening. Okay? That's one of the things that can you know, cause a rift in marriages. And also transparency. You know, as you stayed long in marriage or you've been married for a long time, sometimes we withhold information from each other. I don't know why that happens, but I mean, I can only talk for myself because I've been married for a long time. And when you see your partner withholding information, you too, you start withholding information, which is wrong, and it breaks down marriages. And those are the two things I really, you know, really focus on. And also, you know, the last thing I want to piggyback on what you said about not, what is it called, giving too much information about your family. Yes, I had to learn that the hard way. And I'm grateful that I've learned that, and I'm going to do better. But I strictly stick on how we should evolve and drag the other one along. You know what I mean? Don't leave your partner behind. Just because you are advancing in any area in your life doesn't mean that your partner has to advance the same time as you're advancing. It's not fair. You have to give the other partner a chance and time. And sometimes they might not want to evolve. And what do? Are you going to just throw them away and get another new partner? That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
I have a question. I have a comment on that, X, please. Just a quick one. Star, you know, one of the problem women have in marriage is this your evolving mindset. Do you understand? So let's take, for example, a man invests on his wife, you know, sent his wife to school. Maybe probably, you know, men, we like chasing money, right? Let's say a man has been chasing money early in life, and then he eventually gets married to you, and he feels like, okay, you are younger and you are still a career woman. He wants to, invest in your life, and then he sends you back to school. You finish up your master's degree, you do your PhD, and all of that. Women should start learning how to draw a line with their career and their home. Do you understand? If you are a CEO, or you are a pastor, a lady, or you are like whatever you are outside of your home, keep that mindset outside of your home. When you come back to the house, learn to be humble and submit to your husband. It doesn't matter whether you have evolved to heaven and evolved back to the earth. It is very important, because at the end of the day, right, a man might not be having that heart to study like you. Women have the mindset to study and evolve more. Women are prone to, achieving a lot more nowadays. But a man might not be in that in that level with you. But remember that that man invested in you, that man sacrificed a lot to put you in that your evolving nature, or to lay the foundation of your evolvement. So we should need to strike that balance. When you are getting up there as a woman, do not forget the hand that fed you. Do not forget your days of little beginning. Before you evolved to your level, learn when you finish as a CEO and come back, learn that the man in the house is the head over you, and you need to submit to him.
But men do that too.
Because at the end of, hang on, my darling, at the end of the day, right, I might be way older than my wife, or X could be older than his wife, and all of that. Remember that women, like my dad, at some point, my dad was very wealthy. Let me use my family as an example. My dad was very wealthy. And when he was building his empires and money and all of that, the only thing he needed was to carry my mom along. When a happenstance of life happened to him and he crashed, my mom took over from where he started. It did not for one day make my mom disrespect my dad. Even paying our school fees, we knew my dad was not having a lot then, but to pay our school fees, my mom would give the money to my father. My father would come and give it to us to come pay school fees when we were in the university. So we need to draw that line and remember the fact that these men, some of us give up a lot for you women, especially in marriage. You know, a man might not be in that space to evolve like you, but as you are evolving, keep evolving. It is a good thing for me. I support my woman to the highest level. I support my woman to the highest level. But even if as I'm supporting you, do not let pride don't come into your head as you are evolving. And then after you have evolved, you now start making a man feel belittled. These are the thin line we need to draw, and it is very, very important. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, you do the work from me. Now, I'm going to look at it from this way.
Can I go before you, host?
Yeah.
Or am I closing down?
Yeah, when you were about to close, you're the last person. I didn't even know you were going to talk again. Because I need to sleep. So, please, my dear sisters.
I thought you got your answer star already.
Education has got.
What did you say?
I said I thought you got your answer already.
But I ain't saying nothing.
Education and money have only one purpose in a home. Education, they have one purpose each. Education makes you more humble, gives you more social skills to handle your home. That's number one. More humble, more humility to handle your home. That's the importance of having more degrees, social skills. That is what you bring to the home. Technical skills, that is what you use to earn money. So use technical skills to earn money and use the social skills to manage your home. The social skills that are important, one of them is humility. It makes you more humble, more adaptive. It helps you even become more respectful to your husband, to submit to his leadership. More social skills. Then the technical skills will help you make more money to help the home, to help to support your husband, to complement your husband. I don't like using the word support. To complement. Both of you bringing money together 100% will make the marriage better. It is not for you to have more degrees and become less humble.
Okay.
So, Star, I want to go now. We can come back later because we're going to look at this topic again, the role of education. Finally, Yemi Love, do you want to say anything? Yemi Love, Bounty Lover, you're not here. Almost are close for us, and that will be it. Please, guys, can you take me to over 100,000 in terms of likes? Can you also support me by supporting my life goals, joining my team, or gifting anyone that please have stood here for hours. So sometimes you will just need to support what I'm doing here. You're learning, you're not paying money. Support my life goals, support me, and encourage what I'm doing here. you're taking something home tonight. If you can subscribe to my team, that would also help me very, very well. So Mama Zana, please take the floor a minute and I go to sleep. Thank you.
All right, I will be very short, everyone. What I'm gonna say is every time we come out here, we're talking about marriage and people. We all have to be sensitive. We all have to look inward and know what works for you. But I'll tell you all, be careful with the information you're taking from all of us here, okay? Because if you have something really good going for you, maintain that. If you know you want to try something else, communicate that with your partner and both of you agree to do it. All right? This marriage thing, everybody keeps saying different things, but I believe marriage is a union between two people who agree. And if both of you agree, everything should be done between you two. No other person matters. I keep saying this and I'm going to repeat it again. No other person matters, just the two of you. Not even your children. So your children should not come between you because we know that's one of the challenges in marriage. Your parents should not come between you. Your siblings should not come between you. And please, one of the things that is killing marriages these days is the lack of transparency. The fact that you think you can hide something from your partner and think they will never know just means they are going to know. And when they know, that's when you have hurt them more. So let's be open to each other. If you know this woman has a runny mouth, or this man is have a runny mouth, or they're immature, yes, don't get married to them. Find who best suits you. With the whole thing about keeping our family this, our family that, your partner is your everything. If you know for a fact that this person cannot be picked as your everything, do not get married to them. Move on to the next person. I keep telling you people, stop getting married to people that you cannot trust with everything from your head to your toe. Complete submission, complete love. Everything should be given to each other. No other person matters. Your family, you have left and you have come to your own new family. Those people become an extended family. You are now a nuclear family because you're having your own children with your husband or your wife. So pay attention to those people. Do not stop the ta-ta-ta because it's also really good. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Let's do this here. We are here to talk about the problems today. From tomorrow, we begin to look at
the solution. Okay, perfect.
One after the other from tomorrow. But thank you for your wonderful contribution. I want to disagree with her on a few things. Number one, my mother is my mother. My mother is number one in my life. My wife is number two at the moment. My mother, my relationship with her is totally, I don't even want to give them numbers. They are number one and number one. They are number one and number one. What I mean by number one, I can't compare my mother with my wife. I can't compare my wife with my mother. My wife can cease to be my mother tomorrow, my wife tomorrow, and my mother will remain my mother. It's just...
May you live long, sir. Live long, sir.
I'm not going to allow a woman, use emotions to tell me something like that. No. My mother, I wouldn't want to compare them. My mother is my mother.
Emotion.
So my wife is my wife. These are two things we cannot even compare. My mother and
your children are your children.
My children are my children.
I appreciate what you just said, but this is the problem we have in marriages because men say this to us, and then when we start, getting our attitude and we now move back, that's going to be a problem. I respect what you're saying, but that has been said to me about.
You know how my mother is calling me. What is the problem?
Because your mom is about to tell you, no, your wife number one.
Okay, go ahead.
I think what
I have a real big issue with all of that.
Just hold on, Star. Just give me 1 second here. Let me just exert something. I think if you're understanding relationships and how relationships sort of function within the African culture here, the African man looks at his mother as a critical piece of his own paternity.
Please, Mr. Perino, yes, we know that, but your mother is different from your wife.
No,
your wife comes number one.
Hold on, no.
Your wife cannot come number one.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Mr.
Guys, hold on. Hold on.
Let's talk about people that are married.
Hold on.
When you're married, you understand.
Mama Sana, just hold on. Hold your guns.
Know the truth before marriage is healthy.
No.
I've been in a healthy marriage for many years now.
Mama Sana.
My husband remains number one. My mom knows that. My children knows that.
Mama Sana, understand what I'm saying, eh? Your husband is number one. You can't, if you had a father, for example, if you had your father alive, your father is your father. These two relationships cannot be compared. I don't look at what the white man told me, nuclear family, extended family. Those things are bullshit now to me. They don't really mean anything again to me. My mother is my mother. Okay? My wife is my wife. I cannot number them. They are number one on their own. My sisters are number one on their own. My wife is number one. So these are relationships that we cannot put anyone before the other. They are all important. So tomorrow my wife can leave me. It's possible. But my sisters will remain my sisters. Their husbands can go. They will remain my sisters. My mother will leave. Nobody can replace my biological mother. These are two. So we should stop diminishing one or the other. They are equally as important as anything. They are there. My mother is my mother. My father is my father. My mother-in-law is my mother. Just who called me that is my mother-in-law. After that, I'll call her back immediately. So they are all different relationships. We can't just put them on the same line. However, in terms of what Mama Zana was saying, what works for you, Mama Zana, it also looks bad. You give people advice on the platform and you tell them, oh, don't be careful about what you hear on social media. If people say what you don't like, I don't think it's fair as well. People come here, we are all plus 21 plus. Yeah, we're all 21 plus. If you come in, you hear from everybody, filter everything, throw away the ones you don't want, and take only the good. Yeah? But what we can do, if we see him as men, we see a brother going in the wrong direction. I saw a brother going in a very wrong direction, where he doesn't know at the moment if he's the leader. Let's say the things the way they are, where we don't know. If he doesn't know if he's the leader, and he thinks he wants to be a husband. Yeah, as a young man, a very young man, I have to call him as a brother. And luckily, Madam was here. We didn't advise her behind the scenes. Madam, encourage your husband to lead while you follow. Brother, also take the leadership of the home. There is no institution in the world. There is no place where two people are captains. You can have co-captains. Look at the people the pilots. You see one with 4 lines. Then you see the next one with 1. They can be equal. One is in control of the plane. If you go to an oil platform, let me tell you, a Shell oil and gas platform, for example, or BP. The manager of the oil platform is called an offshore installation manager. He could be 10 levels or 20 levels below the CEO. That's the CEO of the company or the chairman of Shell. But any day the chairman of Shell comes to the platform, he automatically begins to report to the offshore installation manager, who could be 20 levels below him. He is the CEO. He is the one that decided to build the asset, or run the asset, employ the guy's manager. Then whenever he comes to the platform, bam, he reports to the offshore installation manager. In a marriage, the man is the head. There's no two ways about. There are no two ways about it. You can't have two heads. You confuse the children. Do your love, but there must be something. You know, sometimes like this will happen, and my wife will come to my office and say, "Come and talk to Lloyd. He's doing this." It's not like she cannot punish Lloyd, but she understands my place. Oh, I want to do this. What do you want me to do? I like to do it this way. That is recognizing my leadership as the leader of the home. It doesn't make her weak. And so every other time I agree, but do what works for you. At the same time, as the man, be the head of the home. By somebody, the woman remain in your feminine energy, the man remain in your masculine energy, and it works. Is there anybody that came up here and wanted to say something before we go? Mr. Parello, how are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I need to sleep now.
Oh, that's fine. So let's finish with a bang.
You didn't ask Mr. Perino, where have you been? Where are you coming from, Mr. Perino?
Oh no, I've been. There's one of my friends. I'm helping her to. She has SD, so she's recovering, and I went to her live, and I was just helping, building, and sharing, and doing stuff together. Yeah. Do you have a problem with that?
No, just bugging as usual.
So when Mama Osana, when are you going to do my? When are you going to bring your husband so that you can be feeding your husband?
No, he was here. The young
No. When is she going to be feeding her husband? This one that her husband is feeding her all the time. When is she going to start feeding him online?
No, they do it. I've seen the guy feed her.
No, I know, but she has not feed him. We haven't seen her feed him.
Okay, let's ask the questions from the people here, and let's take questions. Does anyone have a question?
Sir, please, I have a question. As I want to narrate a story and also seek for advice.
Okay. How long is this story going to take? Because we need to go to bed now.
No, I will summarize it. There's this brother of mine that traveled outside. But before he just traveled recently. His wife has a boy and a girl. So when he traveled, the wife, they have issue. He left his shop for this woman. And along the line, he was called by the woman that they duped her. According to him, he said he left 10-point-something million in the account with her. The woman couldn't pay people she collected money from. There is this business they are doing. She's even the one doing it, not him. She's the one handling the business. So she now end up owing a lot of persons money. How he managed to know is that she went to a shop to buy goods, as in rice, 15 bags of rice. And he knew that the man, the owner of the shop, knew the husband very well. So she came to collect the rice for credit. The man now said he's not going to give it to her unless he hear from her husband. So she now called the husband, tell the husband that someone wants to speak with him. So the owner of the rice now started narrating that your wife came to collect 15 bags of rice without money that she will pay later. So the man was like, why are you collecting 15 bags of rice? She said, there are people she needs to settle. The man was like, then the money, she said that she would discuss with him later. But finally, she now said something happened with the money and the owner of this rice wants to arrest her. So after everything, the man doesn't want much problem because of the arrest. They say they are threatening her and the kids. He now told the owner of the rice to supply her the rice, 15 bags. But at the end of everything, there are still other money she was owing that this man now agreed to pay some and was still asking her what happened to all this money. She couldn't explain what happened to the money. So that was exactly what brought the man back home. Now he's around. So when he came back, when he landed in Lagos, he called the mom and told the mom that he's back. And he told the wife that he's back. The mom now, the only comment the mom dropped was, please, before you touched your wife, go for test. So he said because the mom is somehow aged, but not that too much age. He said he smiled So when he got home, that same night, the wife is that type of person that he need to touch before the wife would do anything, that he need to request for it. But he was surprised that the woman was the one requesting for it. So when the woman was requesting for it, so he said he now remember what the mom told him. So he now told the wife that he is tired, they should just hold this for this night. So the wife now started shouting, I started quarreling, this and that. You left me for some time now, and today that I want you, that you don't want to do anything, that you have been cheating on me all this while over there. So the man was like, I wasn't cheating on you. She said you were cheating on me. That is why you don't want to do anything. So what the man now did is that the next morning, the man now said, okay, since you said I'm cheating on you, can we now go for test? Let's go for test and be sure of ourselves. The woman started shouting, that it means you don't trust me. Why will you say we should go for test? The man said, no, you accused me. Let's just go for test. She refused. She left the house that morning. So finally, him himself, he went to test and came back with the result. But he did not show it to the wife. The next night, the wife also came again that they should sleep. He refused. He told her, since I said we should go for test, you don't want to. The only problem now is that I want to clear your doubts and also clear let's go for test. The woman still insisted. This is now the 4th day. She still insisted that she's not going for any. As if she did not mention it that she's not going for test. She was like, why is the man accusing her? That why would the man say she should go for test? This, that. So that is the situation now.
Okay,
so the man is confused.
Why did the mom? I mean, it doesn't make sense that your wife. How long was he away for?
For 2 years.
For 2 years, and he comes home, and the wife wants her to do that, and you're telling your wife, I'm tired, I want to go for test. I mean, if it was you, how would you take it?
No, he told the wife for that night that he's tired.
Yeah, no,
so
the man came the next day. The man now came the next day. She wanted it again. The man now saying, oh, let's go for test. I mean, I don't know what the wife has done, but if it was you, how would you feel? And
sir, to say the truth, if it is me, since the man said we should go for test, I will join him. I will go.
You will go. You know, it's very easy. Sometimes to tell another person's story. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very easy to tell another person's story. Without putting ourselves inside. Is this person your brother?
Yeah, I'm just narrating the story the way it happened, though.
Who is this person to you?
He's my brother.
Your biological brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, no, it's my brother. It's my biological brother.
Your biological brother. So put yourself in the shoes of that woman.
Okay.
Yeah? So now, you say the mother, because the story is not adding up, you say the mother, not your mother. So that begins to be put out. But
I did not introduce him as my biological brother. So because you asked this question, that is why I said it.
Okay. So the mother, what did the mother tell the son was the reason why he should go for a test with the wife?
Okay, why the mother made that comment? Because he later went to the mom and asked my mom and asked her, what happened? Why did you make that comment? Before he left, the mother was staying with the wife for some time. Because she was sick. Okay. So according to her, she said she saw some movement. Sometimes she will leave the shop, go out and come back at night. And she will ask her, where did you go to? She will not give her any response. But this thing happened for some time. So the woman stopped asking. And the woman became fed up of staying in the house. She now went back to the village and left them.
Okay, I get what you mean. This person is also not your sister. Not your brother, because the woman, I'm sure you will not address your mom. This is somebody that you know that is too close to me.
He is my brother. Let's just forget about it. He's my brother. I still have relations here that I don't even want to. As in, I know why I'm saying all these things.
Okay, then you should have just removed your stuff and maybe told me the story behind the scenes for me. Well, my answer is this. I don't want to dwell too much on this. The woman saw some movement. She's an elderly woman. She saw something that she wasn't comfortable with. But it doesn't make sense if it was, me. After 2 years, you came back. Yeah, we can understand the first night. Then you're telling your wife, let's go for a test. I don't really understand that. Let's go for a test. And the presentation of the matter to the woman as well matters a lot. So the problem here is communication. It is communication. She didn't present it well, and this is one of the problems of marriage. Breakdown the style of communication. It could have been more tactful in presenting the matter to the woman. Trying to play around the woman but this idea of I don't know if sometimes put other people in your shoes. Your husband are you married?
Yes.
Just imagine your own husband comes back after 1 year, not even 2 years, 1 year, and you want me to do that. They tell him, he tells you, I'm tired. Then the next day he now begins to tell you we need to go and do test.
So I want you to understand me. He told her that he is tired that night.
Yeah,
she now started accusing him.
Pass that one. The next day.
She now started accusing him that why he said he's tired is because he has been cheating over there. So the next day, when she made that comment, that was when he now said, okay, since you don't trust me, you are accusing me of cheating. Let's go for tests. That was what prompted that comment. So he was, according to him, he said he was looking for avenue to chip in to take her for tests.
There is no avenue here. If he played the game well, his gameplay was very bad. There's no. The woman will not. If not me, I look at agree go. You can't just come after 2 years. After 2 years, that your mother told you something. Again, maybe I don't know if you are still. Your mother told you something and you are accusing me. Come on, that doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that the woman was all this idea of rice and beans. They don't add up as well into I know things may have happened, but they don't add up into the story you're telling. The only thing is that your brother can use seed and do what he wants to do. Then and convince her, play her, and say, look, let's find a way. But he don't spoil the job already. So that's what I'm doing. Let him go and buy seed.
What will he do now? What would be the solution now?
He has to like the wife. And seed.
Maybe he wants to leave the marriage. So maybe he doesn't want it anymore.
Sorry?
No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. It's even the lady that is even saying now that since the husband is reacting this way, that she's going to divorce him.
Yeah,
can I contribute a little? You see, X, you are seeing this from a very different point of view. Okay, let's judge this as a straightaway point of view. For example, I'm not bringing you into this matter. Let's say, for example, okay, let me use somebody. You are abroad. You've stayed there for 2 years, and you are hearing stories of your wife's ordeal. Hang on. You're hearing stories of your wife's ordeal with different men, and then you now come back to Nigeria, and the first thing your wife, that normally you would have been the one going to Bochalea from Kuno Metatata. The woman did not wait for you as a man. The woman is now coming to throw herself on you and say, let's do. And then you, with all the information you have gathered about her, you now said to her, I'm not in the mood. The woman start accusing you. One thing you will understand with women, if a woman start accusing you over something, she's guilty of that thing. And I can say that plainly from a very
Sugar. You see, in this instance, what you're saying, please, we're dealing. See, let me also tell you, I was on Okono's Chukwueli's live 3 days ago. I saw another man. You see, in as much as I believe that some women are not are pushing their boundaries. I try to be see, I don't play. I try to be fair to people. A man stayed 8 years abroad. 8 years abroad. And came back. I was not saying that that the way the plumber, the next door neighbor and the wife, the way the guy came in and the wife wanted help or something, and the way the guy came in, that he suspected. How can you, for 8 years, you're coming to, and do we even think you married you left a woman for 8 years? You left her in Nigeria for 8 years, came back, and you don't even look at her as a human being. It's about your own feelings. You are now beginning to suspect her with your woman. And that the way they were talking or something. I mean, come on. I just had to leave there because I felt that was madness. So the woman should. What if she died all these years? 8 years. Well, some men are not responsible. Some men are just totally. When women say that we don't have any kind of feelings or that we don't feel, I believe it. 8 years and you're coming to not that you caught anything or somebody told you that anything or somebody that you just saw that the way the man came into the room when she needed help or when she needed help. I don't understand some men. Sugar.
But Ed, you said something when Chichi asked you about if the woman wanted some ta-ta-ta and the man says no, like your husband, and he says no, that the woman should go and wait in the corner. You said that. You said the woman should wait until, and now this man is here. You are giving this example of 8 years, but you said we as the wife should wait on the corner until the man summon us to
do it. What situation here? You're bringing me.
There is a way things work, right?
Let me answer Sugar. What you're asking me is Chichi was in a situation of what can a woman do what a man can do? That was the question. Can a woman, that's the question, can a woman have the opportunity to do the same thing? I said no, because the man married the woman. That was what she asked me. But I can't be unreasonable in this case. I understand that the woman may have, and the mama's submission doesn't also hold for water, as far as I can see now. The woman may have had a bad business, have bad business thing. It happens to everybody. We've all lost money. Yeah, we've all lost money. That you didn't catch up or anything, or that you don't have anything concrete. The man should have been smarter and still get her for the test. But a woman stayed 2 years and she came to you to have intercourse with you, and you're saying no, she made the move. I know you search for this kind of thing.
Brother, there's a way the mind works. You tell me that this young man does not know anything behind the scene. The man will gladly have intercourse with the wife. But tell me that there has been issues, underlying issues, especially that has to do with a man, a woman being infidelity in a marriage. My brother, is not me. I'm not going to even come the house because I almost killed myself with this kind of thing. You come back, you leave a woman for only 6 months, and then you come back to Nigeria. You don't even know what the woman is doing, and then you now come and find out that the woman you kept has been opio. And then before you found out, you have already started sleeping with her raw because you think that relationship was still the same way you kept her. And then when you found out, things had gone totally haywire. Your life could be at stake. What are we not talking about? You have an information about the infidelity of your wife, and you tell me because of 2 years you should come and do tatata. What are they tatata?
What was the information?
What is it? Sorry, from your own mother. You just told us a few minutes now that your mom's place and your wife's place, this is not even from an outsider. Your own mother.
Hold on. Let's ask Chika here. Chika, what was the information that this woman that the man could act on?
It's a kind of advice the mom gave him. My mom was like,
what was that advice based on? What evidence does mom have?
My mom was like, with the movement of your mind.
What movement? Remember, this could be your own mother-in-law doing this to you.
I said it there, that when she was staying with them, she will go out in the morning. She will not open the shop. She will go out and come back anytime she wishes to. The shop is locked. And my mom, where did you go to? She will not answer. No reply. As in no cogent reply where she went to. So it happened once, twice, even third. She was now angry. She don't want to have problem with her. She now left the house to the village back. And she did not tell my brother about it. It was when my brother now said he's coming, called her that he's in Lagos. She now told my brother, please, when you come back, make sure you take your wife for test before you do anything. Because my mom is
let me ask you a question. Did your brother ever ask for the wife, say, where is it that you go to, that the shop is locked?
No, he did not.
Can I ask you a question to Chika? Do you have a relationship with this woman?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, if you say you do, negative or positive? How's your relationship?
Should I say positive? We are not too close because she's not that kind of person. I mean, she doesn't even want anybody around her. We are not too close, but we are not enemies. We talk once another.
All right. So do you believe that she's been doing something when your brother is not around?
Do you know, I don't actually believe the whole brought all these things was the business money. What happened to the business money?
So how can you do it if you did it?
Over 10.something million. So me, I want to say my mind. What I was even reasoning is, are you sure there is no man outside there that she was giving this money to? That was where my mind went to.
Okay, but you said that you didn't believe, but then your mind is going to if there was a man outside. So you see, sometimes our mind play tricks on us. What we already believe is what we think is happening to the person, right? So you already think and you believe within yourself that this woman, this 10.something million, would have gone to another person, maybe, and you're not sure. And the fact that you don't have a close relationship with her, so you definitely don't know what's going on with her, right? So as of right,
hold on, let me give you some information. I lost 8.6 million naira. My sister, this way you are that woman. You need to, Rosemary, control your microphone. You see, I lost 8.6 million, Chica. You remember Chimmak? But I'm ashamed to tell people that I invested in Chimmak. 8.6 million. Yeah? I lost over 70,000 pounds in crypto. The money we were supposed to use to buy a house. Over 70,000 pounds. Okay? In crypto. At the same time, that was at least 2 years ago, I also lost 8.6 million in Chimmak. I don't talk about it because I feel ashamed. Someone like me would have done it. And many women came to me because we were doing it. Many women came to me that were in the same shoes, that didn't want their husbands to know. Because we were doing meetings on how to go to Chimmak. You know, and this thing you're talking about now was during this era of, you know, that Chimmak, this agro business, agro this, that. Many women were getting money from their husbands and investing. I have, if you give me your sister-in-law's name, I can even find it because I have the list of the people in Chimmak. They also made their evidence because we were trying to fight him together. So this may have been what happened to the woman that she invested in something like MMM, yeah?
Yeah.
It was even like 8 years ago.
What stopped her from telling the husband that look?
You don't know how the husband will react.
No, the husband just wanted to know what happened. The husband will not react. If he will react, he wouldn't have paid back those 15 bags of rice. He just want to know what happened.
Many people. I saw a guy that was in Malaysia or something. Gave Chimman 150 million naira. The guy gave the money. I have the evidence that there were many of them.
Aside from what my mom told him, emotionally he is down. Coming back to Nigeria is just come and resolve this issue. As in, you did all these things to this man and he came back in actual patata.
are you talking about?
That's them night. Where there are kids. Where there are kids. Where there are serious issue at hand. That's them night. Everything he left in Nigeria before traveling, everything vanished. The shop empty. These are all his savings. And she's not even showing remorse. That's them night. You're looking for what to do.
My dear sister, you're an Igbo person, I'm an Igbo person. You see, this is our focus on materialism. Yeah, it's actually what is playing here. It's our focus. I'm not saying she did anything right. But 2 years, you left the woman for 2 years. Wow.
I agree with you, X. This one I agree with. That's true.
Even if you left somebody for a month, when you come back, the first thing will be, let's do ta-ta-ta. Just 1 month, at least for a woman like me. We must do it that night. Imagine the husband gone for that long and then seeing you. I will forget all the problems, all the money lost, everything. We must enter into the heaven that night. It's a must. So,
a lot of women are so focused on money. You have no idea. They will put money before a man. I know so many of them. That's why most of them don't have no man.
See, let's not get this thing twisted. Papa is highly important, is needed in marriage. 2 years of staying apart is valid. Understand the concept of what this lady is saying. Me, I am not interested about money lost. I'm not interested. What I am interested about is that you left the woman for 2 years. That man could have been faithful abroad. That man could have been chasing a good, for the betterment of that woman left in Nigeria. And then you now came back with the mind you're coming to meet your wife. And then you now hear information that your so-called wife is having an affair. There is no tata in any man's man. No man would ever do tata. Even X that is talking, you would never have the mind to do tata with that woman. Let's not lie. I hate lies.
Your mom didn't give you any info. There's no evidence. See, what I would do is that I will use CD that first night. I will say, okay, let's go.
So it was in the night.
The man refused to use CD. If the man refuses to use CD and tell you, I want it raw, what if that woman is pregnant for another man and she wants to use it and place on your head?
Now, sugar, we know they think like this. Now, we're talking about human beings. We're not talking about this to be your own sister,
My brother, Anna Meku, from my own point of view, I've been a victim of what this lady is saying. I've been a victim. And my own victim, Madam Wait Chika, I was a victim, not because I heard anything. I did not even hear. But the girl was putting her phone in air flight mode. Only 6 months, Korea. The girl was putting her phone, was air flight mode. She was putting her phone in air flight mode. I didn't know. And then I asked, where is your phone on air flight mode? Are you not a pilot? And she told me, that she's just putting it because she doesn't want any distraction. 6 months, a relationship I kept for a long time before I traveled abroad. And then just towards the end of my stay, for me to now find out that the girl has, everything has gone wrong within 6 months. Not that I did not keep the communication, not that I did not keep the communication. Star, hang on. Don't tell me that I was keeping myself. Don't be insensitive. Not that I did not keep the communication, not that I was not sending money, not that I was not doing what I was supposed to do as a man. I did all of that, and then the girl misbehaved. What if that girl had HIV and I came back unknowingly? This is a very long story, X. What if that girl has HIV? Hang on, my brother. Whether marriage or dating, what if that girl had a sickness and then gave birth to me unknowingly?
Were you married to that girl?
I was not married.
You have no right. This is Nigeria. No, we're not talking about America where you live now. Okay, Sugar, you had no right to question, ask faithfulness.
There is a relationship now. He has been investing in that relationship. She's supposed to be there for him.
I trained this girl in school, in university for more than 6 years relationship. She was the architect of me to travel abroad. Let's not, listen, let me tell you, I hate being unrealistic. Let's stop lying to ourselves. I was in a relationship with somebody for more than 5 years. All the things I worked in Abuja, I invested on her. Do you understand? I invested on her.
She was also in a relationship with other men during that period. We didn't know.
No, but that's not the thing, Ed.
So one person at a time. In Nigeria, we don't expect girls to be faithful to us when we're in a relationship. That is Nigeria for you.
Oh God.
Huh?
No, what is relationship? Which kind of relationship? You only have that right you're talking about.
When you're married.
That is Nigeria for you. So
if that right is not kept in relationship, it will not be kept in marriage. If that right is not kept in relationship, it will not be kept in marriage.
Why the girl was collecting money from you? She was busy collecting from other guys too. Maybe you found out late.
He came to the party late. Yeah, he came to the party late. I always say this: do not do a husband duties when you're not married. And don't be a wife when you don't have a ring on your finger. So all what you did, she's not your wife. And it's done. And no one is obligated to anyone.
This woman, your husband is beside you.
Yes, my husband is right beside me. And we tell people this: do not be a wife when you are not married. You're not married to this person. You're not obligated to this person.
Guys, I want to go there. There's a lady that came here that wants to say a story before we go. Mr. Paredo, please do what you want to do and let's move on.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please, I'd like you I want to welcome you all for this. This is the down period that we have. So once we're here right now, I'd like you to follow the host. Please, we want to take the host to at least 5,000 followers, please. So please follow the host. And don't forget to give gifts and 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 give gifts. And don't forget to tap. Please tap and tap and tap and tap and tap and tap. And let's get this bad boy to at least 15,000. Tap right now. Guys, keep tapping. Don't forget to give gifts in appreciation to Mr. Ikes for the platform that he's given us for us to grow. Don't forget to follow my guests in the panel list. We have Rosanna, we have Star, we have Chima, we have Oyinda, we have Shu, we have Mama Hosanna, and we have Chika in the house. So follow every one of them here, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to tap. You are not tapping and not seeing the bubble rolling here. Let's tap. We're only at 102. Let's tap. Let's everybody now. We have over 500 people in the house, and if we keep tapping, you can take me to an easy 15,000, 5,000 likes, 5,000. So let's keep tapping now, guys. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for stopping by. You are at the down period of our. In this life, we have the starting period, and then we have a peak period, and now we are almost at the downtime period when the host is about to go and sleep. Before he goes to sleep.
1 second. Rosemary, respond to me, please. Okay.
Keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping, guys. Take me to 10,000, guys. Keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping. Tap. Don't forget to give gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for giving the gifts. We appreciate that. Please take me to 10,000. Take 10,000 right now. We're at 4,000. 6 more thousand to go. Please don't stop tapping, guys. Tap. Let's get this whole thing over. Let's get this whole thing. Thank you for giving the gifts to the host. Thank you. We appreciate that. Don't stop giving. Don't stop tapping. Right now we're at 5,000. 5 more thousand to go. Don't stop tapping, guys. Don't stop tapping. Let's keep tapping. Tap. Don't forget to follow. And don't forget also to go into the live goals, the live goal of the host, and also fulfill the life of the goal. So we have at least 23 to go. So we have 8 people that have given. We need more people to give. Thank you for giving. Don't forget to give. Don't forget to keep giving. Don't forget to continue giving. Don't forget to continue giving. Go to the life goals and add to the life goals, ladies and gentlemen. Add to the life goal of the host in appreciation and saying thank you for giving us this platform in order for us to come and have this fantastic conversation, dialogue, discourse, and table to have a conversation. So please don't forget to give. Don't forget to tap. Don't forget to clap. I'm at 6,000. I need to have 4 more thousand now. 4 more thousand taps, and then we're good to go. I'll hand you over to the host, but don't stop tapping, guys. Don't stop tapping. You're tapping, you're tapping, you're tapping, you're going. You're doing good. You're doing good. Thank you. Don't stop giving. Don't stop giving. Go to the live goals. Go to the live goal and give. Thank you for giving. Thank you for giving. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Go to the live goals. If I can have only 25 people to go to the live goal of the host and actually make that reality, that'd be fantastic. I'm waiting. Live goals, live goals, live goals. Don't forget to stop. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Don't forget, keep going, keep going. The life goals of the host need to be accomplished, need to be fulfilled. Don't forget that. Don't forget also, if you want to be part of this team, you can go and subscribe. When you become a subscriber, you become a privileged member. You become a privileged member in the club so that you can get status. When you come in every time, you can have status in the box. So please don't forget to be a part and parcel of this amazing and beautiful team. We are now at 7,000. We're getting to 10,000 in a minute from now. So please don't forget to give. Don't forget to cast. Don't forget to also follow every member of the one that you see on the panel list. They are our team members. They come here and they bring their contributions and they help support the virtuousness of our host. So please don't forget to give. Don't forget to stop that. And keep following the live goal. Please go to the live goals and follow. Go to the live goals and make sure that we achieve the live goal of our host. Thank you for coming. Thank you for appreciating this beautiful platform. And don't forget to stop tapping. I have 2 more 1,500 to go before I hand you over to the host. Don't stop tapping. Don't stop tapping, guys. Don't stop tapping. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming. Wherever you're streaming from, please let us know. If you're streaming from the UK, say UK. If you're streaming from Canada, say that. If you're streaming from Nigeria, don't forget to tell us where you're streaming from. And we appreciate you in no small account. Thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate you. We appreciate the skills and the power and the grace that you're giving us, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to tap. Keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping. We are at 2,000. We're at 2 more thousand taps to go. After 2 more thousand taps to go, if 3 people can actually give to the host, thank you for taking us to 20. I appreciate that. Don't forget to actually go to the live goals of the host and actually accomplish that. Sweden in the building. Thank you, Sweden, for coming. Thank you. Thank you. If you're in the UK, please tell us that you're in the UK. Wherever you are, if you're in South Africa, you're in Nigeria, the most beautiful country in the world. If you're in Somalia, if you're in Uganda, if you're in Gambia, or you're in Ghana, please let us know where you're streaming from so that we can appreciate you. We have 8,600 more. We have 1,300 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't stop tapping. Don't stop tapping. Nigeria in the house. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for gracing our beautiful platform. We are at 500 right now. That's our downtime. Normally we get to about 600, 700 people in the house at any given time. So this is our downtime. And don't forget to tap. Don't forget to give out gifts. Don't forget to give out gifts. I have 1 more 1,000 taps to go before I hand you over to the host, ladies and gentlemen. Don't stop tapping. We appreciate your tapping. Tap, 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 tap. I need 700 more taps to go. Then I'll hand you over to the host. 700 to go. 700 to go. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for tapping. United States, thank you for coming. UK, thank you for coming to our platforms. We appreciate your concern. We appreciate the fact that when you come here, please don't get personal. Don't get vindictive. Listen to conversations and appreciate that. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for appreciating our host in no little account. I now hand you over to the host, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ikes.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for helping me on. And Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, Rosemary, please tell your story quickly, please, if you can.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining the live. So I have a situation. My mom was at my elder sister's place. She has been there for about 3 days helping with the kids. So, and then my mom has this program that comes every 4 months. So when my husband came back, she was like, William, don't forget, so my program is on the 4th of next month. So my husband said, on the 4th of next month, I'll be in America for my elder brother's wedding. So my mom made a statement, hey, you're going to America, where I for join, when I said my program in the camp. Then she was like, are you going with your wife and the kids? And then the wife said, the wife responded, I don't even know whether it even go America, it no tell me. So in the course of that statement now, then my husband, my elder staff husband was like, you know, be there for yet Auntie Maggie we talk about the program. I said yes, Auntie Maggie talk about the program, but there was no arranged date or there was no agreement if we are going to America or not. So you already had a plan that you are going to America without even informing me. So in the course of that now, my mom made a statement. William, you get for the, it's not like shouting or like, William, you get for the communicate with your wife. So then William was like, oh, she knows. So the wife was like, no, you didn't tell me that you're going to America. That was your program. I didn't know about that. So that sparked up argument. Then my husband made a statement like, when you ever come for here, it ever cause problem. Then my mom was like, what do you mean by when I ever come for here, they ever cause problem? So I think one thing led to another, argument started. Then my mom was like, I don't even blame you. So something like that. I think my mom insulted my husband or something. And then she responded. I don't know. My mom got so angered that she woke up from her seat and slapped my other sister's husband. Then I think I don't know whether he tried to slap her back. So that caused a serious problem. Up to now, there is tension. My mom is not speaking to my other sister's husband. There is tension in the family. And then, I don't know, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. So I know both of them went beyond because he disrespected my mom. My mom too was not supposed to slap him. So I don't know. You guys should help me with that situation.
Mute. You see, when I tell someone Zana sometimes, when I told my mom Zana, you see, what we talk about, I say it here all the time, what we call see finish. There must be a thin line. For me, I made a mistake earlier on, and I realized that I was too close to my own brothers-in-law. Well, they are all older than me, very much older people. But at some point, when I realized that, look, I was becoming too close to a comfort, I just had to respect them by giving them their spaces. And I think we respect each other the more now from a distance. And I think your mom was too close. Your brother-in-law was too close to your mom that she considered slapping him. Your mom has to apologize to your sister-in-law, to your brother-in-law. That is your little. I mean, he's a man, and his own mom wouldn't slap him, as far as I know. And if his own mom wouldn't slap him, he wouldn't also expect your own mom to slap him. So I'm also happy that he didn't take sides, in any of this. So, and what was this happening in his own house? Rosemary, where was this happening?
Yes, in his house.
In the guy's house.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense. What I have to apologize. You guys have to basically put your brother to apologize to your brother-in-law. There's nothing to talk about. There's no if, no bet, nothing. Better apologize. Because if you
because when that even happened, although I know that my mom went beyond board, but at the same time, my elder sister's husband, elder brother, even told the brother brother to go and apologize to the mom. But my mom is so angry that she has even blocked him. He doesn't want to even talk. She doesn't want to even talk to him. So when you even try to tell her that, oh, you went beyond board, she's like, you can't disrespected me. So I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
My dear sister, there's nothing, not too much to talk about. Yeah, you know, the man is the man. He was in his house, and your mother has no right to slap him. It's just as simple as that. Your mother should call him and apologize, and otherwise it will spoil your brother, your sister, and her husband's relationship. Yeah. I'm not going to go into some personal details, but if you're my mother-in-law, you talk to me, I'll stop talking. If you speak to me in a way I don't like, I won't talk to you for 1 year. I will not talk to you for 1 year. I place a ban. I put ban. I draw a line. I close the door. Shut it on people. You know, I shut it, and nothing will happen. If your brother doesn't want it, let that flow you. So please, what I will encourage is, please tell your sister to push.
Thank you for the gifts. Please, thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you guys. All of you, thank you so much. All of you should push your mom. She did the wrong thing to go and it's just like your brother-in-law slapping your father. It's exactly the same thing. Or you just imagine that your mother went to your brother-in-law's house and your brother-in-law slapped her. Even your brother-in-law slapping you, when your mother-in-law slaps you, you will forgive her forever. So your mother should go and apologize. I don't think it's something to be debated about.
Host, may I say something? I like you said something, and I was sitting here and I'm thinking about it. When you're talking about see finish, I think it's completely different from what we are talking about, right? Because for us, we will continuously tell each other everything. But in the atmosphere where, as in my in-laws have any privilege to disrespect me, it's not there. Because yes, my husband and I are very reserved people. It's only about us. I know everything that goes on with all of them, and I respect them enough never to cross my boundaries. I respect them enough that I don't look at them in the eyes of, oh, I heard this from my husband, so I have to be bad and pompous. No, I keep a neutral ground. And I think it's all about maturity. Because yes, there's some people that will hear certain things and react based on what their children or what their husband or wife had told them. But I've heard everything. So does my husband. But the way my husband treats my mom and my sister is over the chart, right? It's beautiful. When people see themselves, they'll be like, is this your own mother? Because we don't react to any form of negative that we've learned from these other people. It's a neutral ground. When we meet you, as my sister-in-law or my brother-in-law, I love you, I laugh with you, I play with you, I go back to my house. I'm not angry because you made my husband angry. I know that's your brother. I respect that boundary, but I still know everything that is happening. So I think maybe because people are finding it difficult to understand how to set their boundaries, not to use the negative that's happening in your in-laws' house to react on it. Because then some people went to see their in-law, they start looking at them up and down or refusing to talk to them or doing this and doing that. You know, it's, to me, I think sometimes it's childish. So I think there's a different level of understanding. I think maybe that's what we carry. It's completely different because I will never disrespect my in-laws. And they have never one day disrespected me. Even though from the beginning, the first child was like, oh, you're not my brother. But he never once said it in front of me because my husband stopped it.
Well,
and ever since that
how did you hear that? How did you hear that?
I heard it. My husband told me. But I've never.
Yeah, we go then.
Yes, he told me. Never reacted to his brother. Never did I. Everything, even that uncle is the one that I love more. When the uncle is angry with my husband, I'll be telling my husband, I say, see, this uncle is right.
Imagine that you were a bad woman.
Sorry?
Imagine that you were a bad woman.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was a level of, that's why now I am agreeing with you, because there's different levels of people understanding. You have to be mature enough. And that's what I would tell people all the time. The reason why my husband and I are both counselors, because whatever my ears hear, my husband ears hear it. You cannot tell me something that my husband will not know. I'm sorry, keep your matter to yourself if you think my husband will not know. And it's the same thing for him and me. So that's why, because we understand. And if you tell me something, Mr. X, and my husband knows about it, you will never see him react to you because you said something negative. Never. We have experienced it multiple times in our life. Never will we react to someone because one of us experienced them in a negative light. Never. So I think, yes, people need to, understand themselves more, understand your partner more. If you know, like there was a guy that told us he can never communicate, tells himself. We asked him why. He said she's a gossip. We said, okay, sorry. Because anything he tells his wife, he hears it out in the public. So we said, okay, and we left it. So I understand where you're coming from now. But everyone needs to understand their boundaries. And with what Rosemary experienced, it's just simple. The mother-in-law, has no right to do what she did. And it's a very simple thing. And I think you as a woman who's also married, you should be able to stand up for your brother-in-law and tell your mom that, look, if it were my husband that you slapped, I would be very, very angry with you. And I think if all of you stand on one side and, show your mother respectfully that what has happened is completely wrong, I think she will come down and, actually apologize to him.
Well, for AK here, I will not allow you.
One second, can I also add something? And then my mom is still coming to my elder sister's house to visit the grandchildren. And my sister said she's not comfortable. She wants to ask my mom to stop coming because she's coming there, but she's not speaking to my sister's husband. So is that right?
No, I will not let her come.
That's wrong. Your sister.
Sorry, I will not let your mother come into my house. And if your sister wants to go with her.
Let her go.
When I tell men to be men, this is what I'm talking about.
That's
if
right.
you are a man, my mother-in-law now cannot raise her hand to want to slap me. I don't have that kind of relationship with her.
That's right.
My own mother, when my mother talks to me, my own mother, I'm her oldest on her last child. My mother wants to talk. If my mother does something wrong to me, she will call me and tell me I apologize. Because I show my mother things that if you do me some things like that, I'll stop talking to you for a while. I had to grow my mind to that point that I have to draw lines with human beings.
Boundaries.
Clear boundaries. And for me, there are many things I cannot tell my wife. It's as simple as that. I've made those mistakes in the past. I will no longer make them. My wife is my wife. We have a relationship. My family is my family. My mother is my mother. And we just keep it the way it is. And it's working. It's, there's no breach of respect. Because there's a way women work. Although my mother is telling you, no. There's that little reservation about that person that told the husband not to marry her. There's just that little. Sometimes it's not like you act that it's not even only about her. Even it will also happen to a man.
We're human. We're humans. It's a human thing. So don't take that. Men should always be men in their home. Take charge of your home and create those boundaries, and make sure that your mother-in-law has her boundaries in your home. And your siblings, your family members. Your home is your home. That's where you raise your own children. That's your kingdom. Nobody else can come there and want to sort of raise dust and begin to put in another different law and order in your own home. That would completely make you completely irresponsible and disrespectful in your own particular house. So don't allow those kind of things to happen.
Mr. X, Mr. X, I think it's different because why I would tell everybody from the depth of my heart, I have no reservation. Because before meeting my husband, I met my brother-in-law. And he had always told me jokingly, "You're so kind, you'll marry my brother. You're so kind, you'll marry my brother." Unfortunately, there were other people that said some bad things to his ears, and he only reacted on that. And so for those reasons, I've never held him responsible for his actions because he reacted to the lies that he heard. And everybody in this world will want to protect their own. And I just saw what he was doing as protecting his brother. But till today now, he will call my husband. When he even come visit, he will always tell me, "You're a good woman." Because I don't see what he did as a problem at all. Because everybody will protect their own. If it was me, I may likely do something like that. No one is perfect. So I don't have any reservation for my brother-in-law. In fact, I'll be the one pushing my husband, "Go and talk to your brother-in-law. You guys hang out and stuff like that." No.
Okay, guys, thank you. Rosemary, I don't know, Chika, we didn't tell you what you wanted to hear. I didn't see enough evidence to accuse a woman of cheating. Yeah, there could have been things that happened, but I wouldn't blame her. I wouldn't. I didn't see what she did wrong. You know, she may have done some things. I know what happened during that period. Different scam programs, and you put 500,000, you get 10% in 2 weeks. You know, that kind of a thing. All of us fall the. So I won't blame that woman. No.
Mr. X, let me tell you my husband's own now. So this one was very small. Somebody called and said, "Oh, see, you can put small money and just put 500. So he put 500. He came and said, "I put 500 somewhere. It will come." I said, "MC, are you sure?" He said, "Yes." So yes. And then this guy was giving him all the evidence. See, people are cashing it. Before you know it, the whole thing shut down.
No, 8.6 million.
It was so funny.
8.6 million, and some of them I've had to pay back some people that it ruined the relationships as well. I tried to ruin my relationship with some people because I was trading and giving them money, but it's okay. It's part of life. Okay, guys, Rosemary, I don't know if we answered your question. Your mom should go and apologize. It's as simple as that.
Yes, thank you.
Before that would destroy your sister's marriage, because at some point your husband will have that as the same type of person, and also begin to look at you people the same way, and your own husband will also find a way to begin to reference tomorrow if anything happens. So please, your mom should save you guys. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here, Mr. Perino. Thank you, Mama Sana. Everybody, we have to go now. Chimeze, did you want to say anything? Okay, we have to close. Anybody that wants to come back?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your gifts. Thank you. I appreciate all the gifts you're giving me. I really appreciate them. We will not be looking at. We've got enough. I recorded up to how many classes, right? How many people? I have some already, but I went up to 33 points that people raised, and we'll take them one after the other to. It's morning already. I have to work before in the next 2 hours. So let me just get some 2 hours sleep.
Get some rest.
Thank you so much. Good. You guys, thank you so much. Good night. Yeah.
Àwọn churches kan wà, ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà ní level kan kọ́tọ́ connect mọ́ àwọn ọkùnrin wa tó jọ ọmọ Yorùbá tó níṣẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ti yàn tí yẹ pé wọ́n Jídé lélẹ́yìí, Ṣadé ni máa gbé fún Jídé, Helen ni máa gbé fún Bọ́sùn, kinní kan ni máa gbé fún kinní kan. Bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Bó ṣe máa wọ́n ti mẹ́tọ́ fẹ́ gbé fún who is who. Náà Pentecostal churches yẹn láyé ìgbà yẹn. So tó bá kàn lọ sọ òyìnbó bí ọ̀pẹ rẹ̀ àbí bóyá o confine for nothing torí pé o ò níwèé yẹn o ti disqualify yẹn. Ìwé ìgbélu yẹn mẹ́sàn-án àwọn èèyàn wá ọ̀pù gan-an. àfiwọ́ tó ẹ pé bóyá ọlọ́run ẹ̀gbọ́n tó help ẹ àbórí kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe so tó bá ti lọ bọ́ sọ́wọ́ wòsùwòsùwò bí ibẹ̀ làwọn kan ti wò pé àwọn ti ṣe ẹsẹ̀ gbé torí at the end of the day wòsùwòsùwò bí ó já wọn lẹ̀ ó lọ fẹ́ lómi Nàìjíríà wòsùwòsùwò bí ó já wọn lẹ̀ ó lọ fẹ́ lómi l'Amẹ́ríkà wòsùwòsùwò bí gan ìwé tó gbé sọ́wọ́ gan àṣé kò ṣèwé gidi àṣé òun gan ráwé lọ́wọ́ jàmó ni àṣé Harris Paula ló ń jẹ́ ìwọ dẹ̀ ń wò pé ó ń jẹ́ lẹ́kan ló pè ẹ́ ló sọ fún ẹ pé ó ń jẹ́ Harris Paula níwé tó gbé dání níbo ni ìran ọmọ Yorùbá ti ń jẹ́ Harris Paula nígbà tí ìwé yẹn wá da tó ní yá wá gidi lórí bó ṣe sá kúrò ní London ó yà lọ́jà dúró ní Ireland from there ó tún pàdé obìnrin míì ibẹ̀ ló lọ sẹ́tù sí ṣó ti yé wa bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó ti lọ nìyẹn tó bá ń gbọ́ ó ti lọ gbogbo àwọn obìnrin yẹn wá gbé ọmọ dání kò sí bàbá most of ọmọ yẹn máa ń sọ oh where's your dad from oh aunty my dad is Nigerian he's Yoruba but my stepdad raised us bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa gbọ́ nìyẹn also your name is Dami okay so that's Damilola it's not Damilola it's called Damilola. It's not Damilola. So where's your dad from? Oh, auntie, no, my stepdad raised us. Le mama gbọ́. Nínú àwọn obìnrin yẹn tó ní lọ́ọ̀kì nìyẹn o, tó padà ọkọ gidi fẹ́ o, tí ọkọ yẹn dúró tì wọ́n. Bóyá ọmọ méjì ló bí àbọ̀mọ kan, òun náà wá bí méjì fún mánì ẹ̀ wọ́n di mẹ́rin, ọkùnrin yẹn dẹ̀ dúró tì. Àwọn obìnrin míì ní lọ́ọ̀kì wọ́n rọ́kọ fẹ́ wọn. Ṣé bí ọkùnrin kùnrin ló sọ pé yes you are right yẹn? Kẹ́lẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń lọ nìyẹn kẹ́yẹ́ máa bú àwọn obìnrin yẹn tó bá ti rán wọn àǹtí yẹn tó bá ti dàgbà bí wọ́n ti from 5 to be 62 kẹ́ máa bú wọn pé ìwà wọn ni kò jẹ́ kọ́ lọ́kọ ìwà náà lè wà nú ẹ̀ but ìwà kọ́ ni reason the major reason ni mo ń sọ fún yín yẹn ní Nàìjíríà wa ṣèrí level ẹ̀fẹ́ torí tó bá lọ secondary school tó lọ nínú kó yẹ pé senior ẹ ló máa toast ẹ ládùúgbò èèyàn kan tó wà ní another school ìyẹn lọ mo ti sọrí tó bá lọ sí polytechnic bóyá gbà tí wọ́n wọ 100 level nínú àwọn tó wà ní 300 level wọ́n máa toast ẹ so ẹ ṣíjọ wà ní the same educational level so ṣe mọ̀ pé level ẹ ni ó lè lówó jù ẹ lọ but school tí gbogbo yín jọ lọ́pọ̀ ẹjọ́ ń kàwé at least èèyàn ń kàwé pé mo build the future ṣé mo ní academics ṣó ti yẹ yín ṣùgbọ́n ní London ó lè má rí 10 years kó má rí ẹni tó wà ní the same level pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀ bó bá ṣe ń gé wọn lọ́wọ́ báyìí lọ́ máa bò ó ká kó o ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kó forí ṣe fáwọn ṣe wàá tí wọ́n kó tún fẹ́yàn bí mẹ́rin pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ obìnrin kan kọ́ síbí ó ní my ex. Yeah, my ex had 3 children for 3 different women after we separated.